In this video, I am in one of the most amazing farms in Kenya.
It's called Kantafu. We are just about 50 kilometers from the CBD.
Seen some sheep that I've never seen, especially the rams. They call the T5s.
Yes, those are T5 and T4 rams that we use specially for breeding.
Wow.
Those are breeding rams.
It reached a point you had to leave formal employment.
It has been a journey of self-reflection. Not wanting to look like, quit your job and, go into your hustle.
Yeah.
What I would say is plan it out. Take time. The farm was not going to grow to the levels that I had wanted it to grow to if I was still going to be in formal employment.
Yeah.
There are 4 critical success factors that you need to work on. Genetics. You need to work hard. Ensure your sheep are eating the very best that you can be able to get for them. Ensure you have the most competent management you can be able to get. Yeah. It's important that you build on ensuring that you're using technology in your farm.
You told me you have a breed or species of Napier called Super Napier.
Correct.
So what's interesting about Super Napier?
Super Napier, I must say, it has been a wonder crop for us.
Yeah.
We've planted it for the last, now going to the second year now. And it's an amazing fodder. Why I say it's amazing, one, it's crude protein.
Yeah.
We're talking about 17% crude protein. The other thing, its ability to replenish over time.
Yeah.
Because we harvest it every 120 days and it ratoons back. And currently we are doing about, in a year we do about close to 90 tons per acre. I know the book talks of and the theory and those posts on social media talk of 200. We've not been able to get that.
Yeah.
But still at 90, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. And remember, with the Super Napier Pangchong, we are able to feed to the sheep direct or we are able to silage it. So it has been a game changer for us, and especially reducing costs. And this is what I would encourage farmers to find creative ways of reducing costs without affecting the quality that you're giving into your sheep. For us, it has been able to reduce the quality, the costs in terms of the materials we use from a protein perspective. Now with that, we've reduced a bit. If you are going to buy soya, we've gone down minimum with what we have.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And I've noticed you cut your feed into really fine grades, if I may call it. Okay.
Yes.
Why so? Why do you cut it into really fine?
We do it that way because you find the sheep, unlike the cattle, if you're going to feed them in bales, there's a lot of wastage. Yeah. And at the end of the day, you're feeding them for them to eat.
Yeah.
So the most important thing is to make it as easy as possible.
Yeah.
So what we do is that we grind it either with this machine, the chaff cutter, or we use the tractor propelled grinder there. And what we use is that we ensure that you cut it in a way that it's easier for the sheep to eat. Yeah. And also ensuring that even when you're coming to mix, because at certain point in time we need to mix it with other feeds, be it the maize germ, be it a bit of the lucerne, a bit of the Napier there. It's easier to mix when it's cut into fine pieces. Yes.
And I noticed you putting molasses.
Correct.
So molasses is one of the end products of sugarcane, right?
Yes, it's a byproduct.
So why do you put molasses?
No.
Just like we put sugar in tea, we need to have.
With molasses, what it does for you is that molasses provides you with energy.
Yeah.
For your animals.
Yeah.
The other important thing is that it increases the palatability.
What is palatability?
Palatability is the taste.
Oh,
is the ease of feeding, ease of eating.
So it comes down again to us sugar and tea.
Correct. Wow. Or like as the kids would say, tomato sauce with chips.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's that sort of thing.
Wow.
So you need to ensure that.
Amazing.
Yes.
Now,
yes,
we have the best of the best. You can't meet the cats.
Yes.
Okay. They're here. Tell us now about them.
Now here we have some of our breeding rams.
Wow.
Here at the farm.
Yeah.
Now, these are what we refer to as T5 rams.
T5.
T5 rams means these rams have been inspected by 3 independent judges or inspectors,
Yeah.
and they have been graded as T5. T5 is the highest grade
Yeah.
that a Dorper sheep can get to,
Yeah.
meaning they are the stud specimen that can be used for breeding
Yeah.
in any breeding flock.
Yeah.
So this is what we used to breed with our ewes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what you'll also notice is that we have another gentleman there.
Yeah.
That's an Ile-de-France
Uh-huh.
ram
Mm-hmm.
that we've brought along to bring us, because we want to see, we're doing some tests on Nyama.
Yeah.
We want to see how we can build more into a commercial meat line.
Into
Yes.
more.
Yes.
Produce the masses.
Yes.
But they're already big. Look
Yes.
at these bad boys. Look at how big he is. Wow. All this is meat, right?
Yeah. So this,
Wow.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Wow. This is incredible.
yeah.
And one ram takes how many ewes?
One ram like this boy, him is a 2-year-old boy.
Yeah.
He's 2.5 years old.
Yeah.
He's called Mickey.
Mickey.
Now Mickey, at 2.5 years,
Yeah.
he breeds with about 45 ewes.
Wow.
Okay,
Yeah.
per season.
Mm.
And our season is 35 days. Why
Yeah.
35 days is because an ewe goes into estrus every
Yeah.
17 days.
Yeah.
So if you give this boy 2 estrus cycle, 2 chances with the ewe,
Yeah.
he should be able to cover them.
Wow.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now Mandela is much younger.
Mm.
Mandela is 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So Mandela, his ratio of ram to ewe is 1 ram
Mm.
to 35 ewes.
1 ram, 35
35
ewes.
ewes.
You have how many rams here? There are 8? How many are they?
You know, as a farmer, we don't count,
Wow.
but we know when one is missing.
Hey.
When you're selecting a
8.
ram,
Uh-huh.
it's very important
Yeah.
when you're selecting a ram that you look at. When you're selecting a ram, it's very important to look at the masculinity.
Yeah.
First, you start with the head.
Uh-huh.
The head needs to be muscular.
Mm.
You know, you cannot go for a ram that is feminine
Yeah.
in structure.
Mm.
The other thing you're looking at is a strong neck
Mm.
and very broad shoulders,
Mm.
as you see this boy has.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and strong legs, because remember, your Dorper is supposed to be able to walk,
Mm.
you know, and carry his weight.
Yeah.
Right now he's 97 kilos.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
The other thing you're looking at, remember,
Mm.
your ram is half your flock.
Yeah.
So whatever genetics, you better spend more time
Mm.
and investment on your boy.
Mm.
Now you're looking at, here's what we call the rump,
Mm.
the backside.
Mm.
You need to ensure, if you can see, it is broad.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Why is it broad like this? Because here's where it carries the meat.
Mm.
You know?
Yeah.
So you need to be able to have a ram that can carry quite a bit of meat.
Meat.
Yeah? The other important thing,
Mm.
I always state,
Mm.
if you don't know much to look at,
Yeah.
please take time to look at the testicles.
Wow. They
The-
should be big.
The bigger the testicles,
Yeah.
the higher the sign of fertility.
Wow.
Yes. For some odd reason,
Yeah.
the ladies laugh when that happens. When we get to this in class.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
but you need to have balanced testicles,
Uh-huh.
not one side that is bigger than the other.
Uh-huh.
They need to be balanced.
Wow.
Okay?
Yeah.
Now, once it's balanced,
Mm.
then you're sure it's going to be very good quality
Wow.
sperm quality that will be coming out of that boy.
Incredible.
Yeah?
Incredible.
So ensure you have a boy with a strong back.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a wide back.
Yeah.
Yeah? Here you can even have your cup of tea
Exactly.
and keep your plate.
Yeah.
Yeah? And have some food on that. So ensure that happens.
Mm.
There's another myth that we need to demystify.
Yeah.
Normally they say that, you know, a Dorper should not have horns. It has horns.
Yeah.
Why does it have horns?
Uh-huh.
It's because, remember, the father of Dorpers was the Dorset horned ram
Uh-huh.
from England.
Yeah.
Horned ram.
They had horn.
They had horns.
Yeah.
So please don't disqualify that Dorper
Mm.
just because it has horns. What you need to do is dehorn it.
The horn. It.
Yes.
Cut it.
Yes.
And because
As you can see, Mickey, we dehorned quite a while back.
Wow.
Yeah?
And there's something special about this ram.
Yes.
His father was a champion.
His father was a world champion.
Wow.
This is what his father was a ram called Bolt Jr. 2018 world champion ram.
Best of the best.
Yes.
You can't meet the cat.
Yes. And actually, I want to take this time to give a shout out to my good friend, Mickey Phillips.
Wow.
Because Mickey Phillips offered an ewe to me as a present after visiting his farm.
Yeah.
And the ewe came and gave birth to twins.
Yeah.
And he was one of the twins.
Wow.
Yeah, with his sister Vanessa. So here we go.
Okay, very fast. How much does a ram like this go for?
You're strong.
Millions of money. Should I mention?
No.
Wow. Okay, let me.
Like everything else good in life. Remember, we as farmers always say a ram or a bull doesn't cost.
Yeah.
It pays.
It pays.
Yeah.
So, how much do you sell? Leave the tea, the best of the best.
Yes.
How much do you sell an ewe here?
You start at about 30,000.
30,000 shillings.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, 30,000 shillings.
And what about a ram now? A ram that is just also is best of the best, but not as incredible as Mickey and the 8.
What we do is that we try to cater to different target audiences in farmers as you're starting out.
Yeah.
So we have rams from an F1 perspective. The F1 goes at 45, F2 at 55, F3 at 65. Then we have the ones that father and mother in South Africa, they start at 100. Wow. You're in the in the dense
where you're planting the fodder.
In the dense plantation of Super Napier fodder.
Yeah.
Wow. We're in a section where we grow most of our cuttings now. That's why you see some of it is overgrown. To ensure that we have more to expand. And also to have a bit to offer to farmers.
Wow, this is, you have a lot. You're prepared. You have silage. You have already ready to harvest Napier, right? This is ready, right?
Yeah.
Wow, and it's so big.
Already.
You almost think you are in the sugarcane plantations of Haiti or Dominican Republic.
Correct.
Wow.
Correct.
This is irrigation farming.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
And the ladies they harvest. This is Lucerne, right?
Yes.
Wow. Let's go see how they're harvesting it.
Yes.
Wow. This is incredible. How many acres do you have here?
Quite a bit, not too much.
It's big.
But we've, you can see the ladies have done quite a big, good job.
Yeah.
They're almost done. In ensuring that we are actually harvesting it. Remember with Lucerne, here we harvest after every 45 days. So that keeps us going from a protein perspective. Especially for the lambs and for the lactating ewes. Yes.
And then the Lucerne, I've noticed this is the drip irrigation. These are the pipes.
Yes.
And then I'm seeing you're leaving the Lucerne out. Why is it? Like they're drying, you've cut it, then you're leaving it. This
with Lucerne it's very potent.
This.
So you don't want to, you have to ensure that it dries.
It dries.
It wilts, that is the word. You have to ensure that it wilts because it can cause bloating. And to some extent, it can even cause death.
To your animals.
To the animals. So it's important that you ensure that here we let it wilt for about 3 to 4 days. Then we put it back in the barn and there we grind it and ready to feed it to feed our animals.
Wow.
Yes.
Incredible.
Yes.
This is incredible.
Yes. On this other side, we grow our maize. We've just harvested our maize. This is a new crop coming up. So that side, we are growing some maize, which of course we'll use it as fodder for our sheep, together as silage, and also growing maize into full term to ensure we have enough energy for the sheep.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. You're prepared.
Oh yes.
So, if I may ask, how, in terms of food, how prepared are you? How many months can you go with this food that is here right now? In the they're called silos?
Yes.
In the silos and this plantation?
I would say about 2-3 years.
3 years?
Yes.
Wow.
Would comfortably do 2 years. It will be a stretch for 3 years.
Wow.
But God forbid, we don't want to get to there. But remember, for farmers out there, it's all about the planning. That's what we are learning. It's all about the planning. Always ensure that, remember the 4 critical success factors. Genetics.
Genetics.
Feed.
feeds,
management, and technology. These four need to be married together. I mean, you've seen the cases where one goes to a place down in Central Province and buys some of these quality dairy cows, doing 40 liters, takes them to their home, and quickly the animal plummets back to 7 liters a day. What is the challenge? The genetics is right, but the feed is not there. The management is missing. So you cannot only angle with one. You need to ensure all those four pillars are married together. Yes.
Wow. Ben.
Yes.
You're having, because you want to enlighten the community and our society into keeping quality, into keeping quality meat, and getting their farms to running. And we're improving food security, we're offering employment opportunities. So you're having conferences, right? You're having trainings, okay? Tell these guys about it. Also, there are many people watching us. Tell them something about farming, about sheep farming here in Africa.
Okay, so in regards to the upcoming conference, we have our Dorper conference coming up this year in July. That's next month, July 18th to 19th. This is the second conference after the successful first conference last year in November. We'll be having exciting facilitators. We'll be having Phil Rawlings, who's a well-renowned Dorper inspector and judge, coming all the way from South Africa. We'll also be having facilitators and guest speakers speaking on nutrition, speaking on animal management, speaking on markets in terms of a commercial side of the market. Because many farmers will ask, where do I sell my meat? Who do I sell it to? So we'll be having that side of the world speaking back to us farmers, showing us where the markets are. Another important thing is that it will be a great opportunity for farmers to network with other farmers, which is also very, very important. For you in Laikipia to know that you know someone else from Nakuru, from Narok, from Malindi. All these would be opportunities for you to look at. Yes.
Amazing.
Yes.
Now,
yes.
I want you to tell us something about, is it keeping sheep? Is it a serious venture that you could really make good money out of it, that people should embrace?
The short answer is yes. The long answer is this. Just like many other things in life, you need to put in the time. There is this famous theory now by Malcolm Gladwell that talks about 10,000 hours. So, I mean, put in the time. Put in the time. Put in the time. I think what's important is be open, be a great learner, dream big, actualize your dreams, take deliberate steps. And what I always say about farming, and this is what I'm learning every other day, a farmer has to be deliberate. Nothing happens without planning. There's no way these boys would be here without planning.
Without planning.
Yes. You can't bring these boys when you have not planned for the girls.
Wow.
Okay? You can't bring these boys and girls when you've not planned for the feed.
For the feed.
Yeah. So it's all about how you plan it out. Yes.
Amazing.
So to the farmers out there, take your time. Ensure that you've ticked the box, especially when it comes to sheep farming. No, do you want to keep them for meat? Or do I want to become a breeder? And then work yourself through that.
Wow.
Yes.
Incredible. How much do you charge for trainings?
For trainings, they will cost you, including meals and accommodation, only 20,000 for the 2 days you'll be with us here. And we also have monthly trainings where you come in, which are held on the last Saturday of every month. These ones will only cost you 5,000 shillings. It's from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. Yes.
Wow. Incredible.
Yes. Karibu sana. We'll always, on our social media handles, we'll always let you know when the next training is available or any news about Amago Dorpers is available. We also have our YouTube channel, Amago Dorper Stud. Please remember to subscribe. And please keep the dream going, and happy farming.
Amazing.
Yes.
So if you watched this video up until this point and you've liked it, remember to subscribe. Remember to give me a thumbs up. Also subscribe to his channel, okay? Go find him, amazing content. You'll learn a lot. So leave down your comments. Let me know what you're thinking. So until the next time, a piece.